Yeah. You know what? I got somebody else to do it for me today.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
It sure is, Rizzler, and thanks for that. That is top notch all the way through. We got a great show tonight. We are chilling with the chat. And if you watched last week's reel, you know we got something special at the end. So there's nothing left to do it but to do it. Nothing left to it but to do it. Man, I screwed that up, even with the Rizzler being here. Machu, cue that intro. Rizzler threw me off even with his machismo. It just, came through and just took me out.
Gotcha there.
He got me. He's coming for my job, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, it is Wednesday, my dudes, and welcome to episode 172 of Between2Sentinels. 172. It's a lot of Wednesdays.
It is a lot of Wednesdays, and it's like a lot of Wednesdays that we didn't account for, also that we actually did go live, right?
Other times we went live. Yeah. So
we're probably close to like 200, maybe 400. Who knows?
Who knows
at this point?
We've got a lot of hours too at this point, So that's for sure. Let's put our names back up. There we go. This way everybody knows who we are. Just in case,
right.
They're tuning in and they're new. But
there was that one time that Henrock was approached and said, "Hey, great show."
That's right. Henrock was approached. Remember? Yeah. Even though he was wearing the shirt that had you and I's faces on it, we were standing right next to him. So,
and you were recognized. I was just standing right there.
Yeah. So, thanks, basement boy. But anyway, we got a great show. We got a great show tonight. We're gonna be chilling with the chat. I got some stuff. Did you get some stuff? Did you get some stuff this week?
No, actually, I did not.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
The latest thing that I have is the thing that I picked up from when I went to go feature Cat when you were
nice
your birthday, and it's this. I still have to open it.
Still got to open it. Here, I'll give you a spoiler alert. It looks like this.
Oh wow!
I know.
Wow!
Wow! Chows. I went to go see, and the only reason why I bring this up, I went to go see the Odyssey today.
I wanted to see that movie too.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, but it's all right. I'll wait for it to come on.
3 hours.
I'd probably be asleep.
You would.
Yeah,
I will say at 3 hours, at no point did I go, boy. So kudos to the editor on that movie, and the pacing was spot on.
Then maybe I wouldn't go to sleep.
Maybe, I don't know. Some dude said you fell asleep during Spider-Man. Like, not this last Spider-Man, but Spider-Man before. So,
yeah, but there was slow parts in that.
There were.
The other one.
There were.
This last one was good.
Yeah. This last one was not sleep-worthy. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So, but while I was walking out of the Alamo, they had these up, just like postcards.
Oh,
right. I just thought that was awesome.
That is cool. Did you notice something about that?
He's got his mask off.
Well, yeah, but bring it back on screen. Like, show it to the. He's actually wearing his old suit.
Oh, interesting. I didn't notice that. So, and didn't we find out that his brother is actually the one that sketched these out?
Yeah. Apparently that.
Yeah.
I read on the Instagrams.
On the Instagrams? That's
cool.
Yeah. Keeping with the Spider-Man theme, I got a little package today from Redbubble from our good friend JMZ Arts.
Ooh.
He got stickers, so I ordered us a set.
Oh, I love it. I need that for my suitcase.
I think this one is the best.
Yes, I like that one too. But for some reason, I really like him just chilling in the pool.
Yeah. No, him chilling in the pool is great. And then I like this. Small potatoes.
Small potatoes. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I thought that was for a second. I thought that was a nugget.
Oh no, yeah, I can see that. And then he threw these in, which
professional pizza
eater. I'll take that. But yeah, go visit JMZ's Arts, Redbubble. These are a lot of fun. He did a good job on these, so appreciate him. And then today, the Moon Haunts Me showed up.
Oh,
yeah,
I saw him in Target like a week.
Did you?
Yeah,
I apparently ordered him on Hasbro. Who knew?
Yeah.
So I haven't opened them yet, but
which, by the way, like that, it still pisses me off that like if you ordered through Hasbro Pulse, You don't get it first. Like you'll get it.
No,
You'll see it in Target before you even get your shipping notification.
I'm with you. I also have apparently I have Punisher, I have Spider-Man and Daz and what's her name? Spider-Man and I want to say Emma Frost, but that's not right. Who's the character Spider-Man comes with in Rivals?
Oh, why can't I think of her name? It's right here.
There you go. What's her name?
Luna Snow. That's
there you go. Luna Snow. I kept saying I kept wanting to say Emma Frost, and I was like, that's not right.
Yeah.
I have that pack. I have Punisher. I have another Venom and what you call it.
You went pre-order crazy with Pulse.
I did. I pre-ordered everything, and I also have that other 2-pack of Daredevil and names.
Jones.
Right, Jessica Jones. That's it. Yeah, coming. So
I think.
November. Yeah, no, Jessica Jones makes sense. Yeah, so I got that coming.
Like apparently, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of Marvel Legends on October 2nd.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's
which
coming
one did you
from
get?
Amazon. Well, I got the X-Men, and then I also got the movie X-Men, like Cyclops, Gambit.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Magneto. Who else did I get?
They're coming on October 2nd.
Yeah.
Nice. Did we get them from Amazon though?
I ordered it through Amazon because usually if they get shipped out earlier, they'll tell you like, oh, it's coming on this day instead of, October 2nd. Right. I shouldn't have said that. Porch Pirates might just be scoping out the place.
I don't think anybody's sitting here with being a porch pirate, but let's see who is in the chat and maybe we can identify said porch pirate. But I don't think Video Power Gaming is a porch pirate. Nor do I think Dom is. It's too far to drive for Dom. He's not going to get there.
Yeah.
But Toy
I'd hear a story before.
Yes, yeah. You'd hear him yapping into the cam before he took it. And then he'd be like, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take this from you. So,
yep.
Toy Rensu's here. He's hitting us with the...
What's up, nerds?
Why I feel like I haven't been here in a while. You haven't, man. You haven't. Toy Chase is here. He celebrated a birthday as well last week. Him and Henrock.
Happy birthday. Yeah.
So many August birthdays. And D. Blake. Lots of August birthdays. Grumps is here.
Was it? Oh, yeah.
Before mine. Yeah. So, what's up, Grumps? How you doing? Webhead's here. He says, what up, Monty, J-Shot, and chat? Hope everybody doing well. Hope you're doing well as well, Webhead. Rowdy's here. What's going on, Rowdy? Blunt Force Honesty. What's good? Collector 425. He says, what up, Mitches? TG Bond's here. What's going on, dude? KJ Smith. What's up, duder? Please smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you for watching and supporting. Appreciate you, Webhead, for mentioning that. You are a god amongst men. Bearded is here. What it do, baby? Wait a minute. Who are you? Oh, no. Has the spell taken effect? Do we need to do this all over again? Toy Chest says, Fogo. Sunday, baby. That's an awesome postcard. It is an awesome postcard. Collection neighbor, what's going on, Sarah? How are you? Vader Suggs, what's going on, Suggs? Luda Snow, yep. Sorry, I misread that. We got 5 jewels. We got 5 jewels.
Thank you.
He says, I don't know what this is, but YouTube told me to send it to you. So I did. It's great. YouTube also says send us money. Unworthy, he says, hello, dear friends and bitter enemies. I don't know which is which, but good luck. Let's see. Rick Jones is here. Rick, did you reach out to Cheney? Did you give him your address so we can send you your bald man in a wheelchair? I want to make sure you get that. So I'm watching your porch right now.
See, I knew it. I knew it would be KJ. It's always KJ.
We got more jewels. We got 250 jewels and a laughing disco. I would love to see what these things look like. Pirates don't drive, they sail, Dom says. See, you did get a story. KJ has his Squirrel Porch pirate crew out looking for.
He definitely does.
Nailed it, Jukebox. Mega Weapon 13 is here. TG sends us a party hat and 20 jewels. I love this. This is great. Damn well which is which. Unworthy says. Oof, that sounds like fighting words. But oh boy.
Can't wait to see them at Legion's Con.
Well, if Kevin decides to show.
If he shows up.
So, if he shows up.
He was missed last year.
He was so missed last year. So missed. And we took care of Danny the best we could.
He was so sad.
He was really sad. But yeah. And what's all we got? Steve's going here. What's going on? Nope. A warm toilet seat is both comfortable and cool. Yes. Yep. 100%. 100%. Are jewels the new super hat? I don't think so. That's a tiny toilet seat.
You can
Oh,
put
I'm
the toilet
coming
in your
this year
super
for
hat.
sure. I don't know if that's a threat or a promise, but I'm here for it. So yes, it was so missed. Yeah, we got a giveaway at the end of this.
Do we?
Yeah, well, because I we put that video up last week saying that we weren't going to be here, and I snuck a little thing in. If you watched all the way to the end, there was a secret code word, and a good number of people did it. So I put all their names on a wheel of names, including my mom, who apparently my mom wants to enter. My mom wants to enter. So and I dug deep into the old prize closet, and I got 3 options for everybody. So whoever wins will have something cool to pick. I'll show them all off before we spin the wheel. Let's see what this says. We got Starscream 81. I'm renting a house that has a toilet with a warm seat, and could not agree with that more. That it is kind of weird, but the toilet part is wicked cool.
The bidet. So, you don't even read that right.
What the bidet part is? Oh yes, I missed that. I think when it's a warm seat by a machine, much better.
Oh yeah.
When you sit down on a warm seat in a public toilet, there is a part of you that goes like this. You sit and you kind of go, oh. But you make that same face if it's cold because you sit and you go, oh. Yeah. So you know
what always creeped me out was
what's up, Marvelous?
What up, Marvelous? You know what always creeped me out was you ever go to somebody's house and they have like a fuzzy toilet seat?
Yeah, I don't get
that was like.
That was back in the day.
Back in the
day.
I
don't get that at all.
That is, no. I was just like, no, I don't want to touch that.
No, I don't want this. This thing is soaked in pee. If I win, can I trade my prize in for a hug? The hugs are free, man. You don't have to trade in your prize. It's only a rig away if my mom wins, and I'm sure if my mom wins tonight, she will gladly say, give it to somebody else. So, yeah. So, all 3 not an option. Not an option. You gotta pick one. Because we're gonna give out the rest of them. So, yeah, but technically now I'll never know if someone broke in and sat on the seat unbeknownst to me. You're not wrong either. My grandmother still keeps the plastic on the toilet seat. That is also old school.
Yes.
Yeah. Also old school. Let's see. When you have a nice toilet, you'll start peeing sitting down.
I mean,
sometimes you just need a break.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need a break. So, remember the squishy? I do remember the squishy toilet seats.
I really hope this is not where the episode's going to go.
I think this is what we're talking about, my friend. I think this is it. I hate the squishy toilet seats. Remember the furry toilet seat? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Toilet furry. Looked like you skinned a Muppet in that room. So, what I missed? Hey, guys. What's up, Sonic Rockman? Apparently, we're talking about toilet seats right now. So, I don't know if we're going to stay here.
About thrones.
That's different thrones. Different thrones. So, speaking of thrones, I have not watched the new Game of Thrones, but you've been all about it.
Oh, it's done. It's done.
Okay, good. Yeah, so I can just binge it. Yeah, I'm still finishing up Spider Noir. So
okay,
I think I got 1 or 2 episodes left. It's good. I don't think it needs a second season.
I haven't even finished it, honestly. Okay. I don't even think I finished the first episode.
It's good. Like, it's shot really well. I hate saying this. I think Nicolas Cage is getting a little too old.
Well, that's kind of why. Like, his face is kind of like creeping me out.
Yeah, he's getting. I mean, he's always been weird, and we've loved him and embraced him for that. But I think he's getting a little too old now. But I do love, and if you haven't watched all of it, I won't spoil it. But their take on all the characters is actually really cool, and I enjoy that. So, but yeah, I think I got 1 or 2 episodes left on that. So, I gotta get on with that. So, let's see what they were absolutely horrible. That's the squishy toilet seats, I assume. Stranded on a toilet bowl without a roll. Ugh.
Ooh.
And without a roll and no phone, having to read the shampoo bottles. Holy toilet. Yep. It was the worst if the squishy toilet seat had a crack. Oh, you felt that crack. Yeah, definitely no second season. You felt that crack on your crack. Definitely no second season. I agree. I don't think it needs it, and it doesn't sound like it was renewed either. Dragons was better this season. I didn't think it was bad last season. I just kind of got lost in it a little bit. So, it would pinch you. Yes, it would pinch your tush. Give me PTSD. So, but yeah, I gotta finish Spider-Man, and then I gotta go into Game of Thrones. But then you watched Dark Knight today?
Today I watched Batman Nightfall Part 1,
Okay.
and I really enjoyed it.
When is part 2 coming out, or is it?
Part 2 comes out at the end of the year.
Oh, okay, so we gotta wait a little bit. Okay.
And I bought the digital copy just to watch it. I'm sure it'll come out on HBO Max.
Yeah.
In like 3 months, maybe. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah, I might jump on it with you and rent it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch Cape Crusader?
Not the new season, but the first season I did. Yes.
I like the new season. The new season was good. It gets a little out there.
Okay.
I don't know, and again, not a spoiler, but like we obviously we talk about it on X-Men and previously on X-Men, but and it happens a lot in Cape Crusader where just like characters getting off, man. Like I don't know if I like this new trend. It's like, oh, okay, he's not coming back. Like it's interesting to see characters getting off left and right.
And in animation form.
Yeah, in animation form, you're just like, oh, okay. I guess we're not gonna get any more of that guy. So
I guess you didn't really watch that much anime growing up.
No, I didn't. I never watched that much anime, but especially for a series, like I mean, like a movie, it's one thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, like a series where it's like, oh, that's a main character in the lore. Like, really, we're not gonna see him again? Okay, interesting. So, but yeah. Rick Jones. Oh, he's talking to the Toy Amigos, trying to get an email. So you can send him. Sonic Rockman X says, hey, curious questions. While in elementary, middle, or even high school, did you guys ever encounter a dude who always had to strip down just to stand there and pee? Not to stand there and pee, but I do know a friend of mine in high school would just get completely naked to take a poop, and we used to always like steal his shoes. And you would think he would stop, he would learn, but not so much. Not so much.
Maybe that person enjoyed it.
He might, maybe. You're not wrong. Maybe. Yeah, no, but we would like go into the stall and you would hear it, right? Like you'd hear everything coming off.
Completely naked.
Put his shoes down to his, like, I think maybe he had a tank top on, like he was one of those like wore a tank top underneath everything. And he would put everything down, and then we would just walk in and we would finish peeing and we would just grab his shoes. And he'd be like, oh, good. And I'd be like, yep. Sorry,
the
Don.
fact that he would say again.
Yeah, I think he knew it was coming.
He didn't learn his lesson the first time. He knew it was coming.
He did not.
I did know a kid in elementary school who did just like, he dropped trowel like right there in the lineup. And everybody was like, what? No. And that same kid, I think later on the following year, it was third grade. No, or first. No, this was first grade that he actually ran out of the bathroom and asked the teacher, can you wipe me?
No.
Yes.
Really? In third grade?
No, this was first grade.
Oh, first grade. Okay.
Yeah.
First grade. That's too. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
All right. Rob, I got your question. I just want to get to everybody else before, and I want to give other people a chance to answer. That's one way to free up the budget, I guess. Okay. I asked because I think I saw a dude on my way home from work today, and I was like, oh yeah, some people do that.
Outside?
I don't know. You saw him outside, or you saw him like I don't know. I have more questions than this.
Sarah had a question.
Do the shirtless poops? Sarah had a question too.
Yeah. Please, can we get away from this?
Oh, you want to get away from this? Hey, what's everyone's favorite shape? TG says oblong. Collect 425 square shape.
Okay.
I'm fond of the star. I will say star. Fond of the star.
Okay.
Yeah. Naked poop boy.
It's not a shape.
If I'm pooping, the shirt is coming off. I have no idea. It started back, but it's stuck. Okay. All right.
Well, usually it's the bottoms that come off.
Yeah. Yeah. I do that when I take a dump at home. I strip naked. There you go. Renzu down to his skivvies.
But to do that in public, it's okay to do it in your house. All right.
Yes.
And yeah, I'll let it slide there.
Yeah.
It's in your own home.
But then after I hop in the shower to clean properly. Okay.
At least we know he's clean.
He's clean. He's clean. Are you taking like 4 or 5 showers a day though? Like endless. You don't poop more than once a day?
So when I used to go to the gym a lot, I would
exactly what we're talking about all day.
When I used to go to the gym a lot, it would be 2 or 3. But like now that I don't really go to the gym, it's just once.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that would be effective for a shower. I would raise the water bill. Endless Fable is here. She's getting away from the poop conversation. He says, "Hey guys, hope all is well. I learned this year at SDCC how folks on the East Coast use urinals. That's right. Just drop chow, shirt up, patent bellies, SVP. That's don't ask D Amazing. He's completely against it apparently.
That's what Adam said, right?
Yeah. Machu was in a special school. That's gonna get to wipe. Dub says in high school, a kid pooped in his pants on the bus. He was trying to poop in a paper bag, and the bus hit a bump. I don't know if that makes it better. Also, if Machi was in a special school, I think Dom was on a special bus. So, KJ giving us 10 jewels. He's a happy poop.
Thank you.
Sonic says I saw him outside by the freeway in the bushes. His booty was sticking out.
He might have been homeless.
Yeah, it might have been a different type of guy. But again, you know what, Sonic? I like that you saw that and said, you know what I'm bringing up tonight for Chilling in the Chat? I gotta take this to the boys. That's I like that you thought that.
If you're driving in the freeway, you just see an ass hanging out of the bushes.
Yeah,
they're not aiming for the bushes.
That's true. Well, he said to pee. He said he originally was to pee.
To pee. Okay,
yeah,
so I'm thinking he was pooping because this whole conversation has just been.
Stott Stream says, "Nope, I wear my pants backwards, and the pee hole becomes poop hole." God, I hope the sponsors are watching tonight. I really do.
God, I
really do.
Charmin.
But look at this engagement. I mean, just you can't beat this engagement.
I hope it.
So,
yeah.
What's popping, people? It's
more like it's like who's pooping? People?
Yeah, it's more like what's pooping. Oh man. Toy Chest says he pooped today. Yeah. It's great. Between two toilets. There you go.
Between two stalls. How about that?
Between two stalls. Collector says he pooped yesterday.
Might be.
What are your thoughts on? There you go. Okay, here we go. Try to get away now. What are your thoughts on 3D printed articulated figure options?
Well, when you're pooping, you are also a 3D printer.
I was not ready. You waited 3 more seconds. You would have spit take. You're really only making one shape, though. You know. So.
Well.
Speaking of favorite shapes.
Oblong.
Oblong.
Oh, what a shitty conversation we're having.
Oh man. All right. Anyway, what are your thoughts on 3D printed articulated figure options?
Like, what do you mean? Like the
like as prototypes? I think they're great as prototypes.
Yeah, because like it really depends because you know, resin is poisonous.
Right. Isn't the Daredevil that you got? Was that a 3D printed?
No, that was molded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They came from a factory.
Came from a factory.
Yeah.
Came from a can.
From a can. Yeah.
In a factory downtown. I went to high school with those Bronx kids. Let's see. Cyanite says, "Can you shout out my friend? His name is Chari Rick. He likes your channel." Well, hi there, Chari Rick. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you guys. Cherry Rick, Shari Rick, Shari Rick. Hi. Either way, hi. Thanks for being here. Sorry to mispronounce your name, but having your name mispronounced by me is like a badge of honor at this point.
Yeah.
So there you go. If my poops don't have at least 3 points of articulation, what's the point? Coming soon from Super 7. I asked because we talked about toilet seats and I figured it fit in the conversation and got curious if it was just me who saw this while at school. Did it. Done. Cherick. Meant Cherick. Cherick? Councilor Ricks. OUs. Grumpy Nerd. What's going on, dude? Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Video Power Gaming says hello there. Did we get you in the beginning? You were like the first one.
Yeah.
Maybe he wrote it and then left and then came back. Yeah. So always happy to shout him out again. That Daredevil was a piece of poop. Do you not like that? I guess KJ wasn't a big fan.
KJ wasn't a fan. I mean, I put it together and painted it myself, so it still holds up a little bit.
Yeah. All right.
It's still in one piece.
Toy Renzi gave me a heart attack. And then he wrote up.
I'm always a little iffy about that when somebody says shout out her name, and I'm like,
I am too. That's why I mispronounced it 7 times. Super 7 would be soft line.
Oh my god.
Oh no. His video he left and came back. Don't be sorry, man. We always appreciate when you guys
come back. Yeah.
Steve says we previously discussed the Azrak toys having a 3D FDM printer figures. Machi was commenting on the resin prints. or superior for the FDM based on detail options.
Right, because you get the print lines on the
Yeah.
FDM. The FDM is stronger, like the material is stronger and more durable. And resin, well, depends on the resin you get, because now they've actually gotten better with resin. There's softer options, there's harder options, there's different options you can get for resin. It's particularly the joints is what you want to make sure that are like more durable, because it's like that's a lot of the wear and tear. Like as we get older too.
Yeah. As we get older too. I have where'd it go? I had it somewhere. The what you call it from I mean, it's not a figure because I guess it doesn't have 3D no points of articulation. But
yeah, like a statue.
Yeah, a statue, right? Yeah. You're like a vinyl. Yeah. But I mean, it looks good. Looks good. It needs to be painted. It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
So what's up, Pendo? What's going on? Oh.
Like those turtles that I painted for you. Like that was just a statue.
Yeah, they're statues.
So like resin has it holds more detail because you don't have those layer lines. But now FDMs are actually getting better to the point where.
So you know what? Let's continue down this 3D printer conversation just for a second here.
Mm-hmm.
If you were going to recommend someone getting a 3D printer,
you're asking the wrong person.
Well, I was just going to ask if you would recommend them starting with an FDM to learn the basics.
I would say FDM to learn the basics.
Yeah, and then go into a resin because resin then you got to like cure and do all that stuff, right? Like,
there's a lot more with working with that print. Like so the print is like more instant, but like there's a lot of setup and cleanup in that. While FDM, you're waiting. Well, now you're not waiting that long. They're a lot quicker. But like you just set it up and prints, and then you just take it off the plate. You're good. You just rip off the what you call it, the film, the filament. That's
filament.
Yeah.
What do you think about the color ones that you're printing multiple colors at once?
That's cool. I mean, you're also spending more on filament then.
True.
I'm more of like I'll just paint it myself, but like if it comes in color, then it's cool. But you're also limited to the colors that you have.
Right. So. Limited colors you have. Yeah. But all right, so let's continue because you're talking about this, and I know that you mentioned this in the group chat we have with the Toy Daddies, but I couldn't tell if you were pro or against using the paint markers for customs.
I would say you learn how to paint with brush also, but like if you really want to use paint markers, use it. But if you think you're going to be better because you're better at using markers, it's just you don't really use a paintbrush. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. But like you're not like painting the wall. It's not like you're painting the walls of your house.
Right. I would say, and this is for me, and I think this is what I was trying to say in the chat. It feels less intimidating to use paint markers. I don't think it's gonna, and I don't have delusions of grandeur that they're gonna be better than anything somebody else painted. But it just feels less intimidating to me to use a paint marker than it does to break out the paints.
With the paint marker, it's like so we're working with like things that are really small and fine in detail, right? So the marker really depends on how fine the tip is.
Sure.
And it's the coverage is going to be too thick. You might get it all over the place too.
Fair. No, totally fair. I mean, So, but you say learn how to paint, but if you wanted to do something quick and dirty, maybe use the paint marker.
if you find yourself customizing more or like touching up your figures more, then learning how to paint is, I think more beneficial. Plus, you're not going to use paint markers for the faces or the heads.
Oh no, yeah, certainly.
Maybe the hair, but like I don't think you're going to use it for the face.
Yeah. Real Life Perspective says he got his Batman vs Clayface combo figures from Mattel in today.
Nice.
It just spoke to me. Love it. Oh, that's cool. That must be I haven't seen the Clayface one. But I'm assuming that's it's the core line, right?
I thought I saw it in Target already.
Did you? Oh, nice.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. What type of paint do you use on FDM? Steve wants to know.
I use regular what do we call it? The regular acrylic paint. So like Citadel or Vallejo. Or even spray paint. You can use spray paint on there.
And then you do you eliminate the high gloss, right? What is that?
Then you just top coat it.
Top coat it. That's it. Yeah. Dip your old markers in paint. You do both.
I guess.
There you go. And could you slowly FDM print a 1/12 head sculpt that might look decent?
I mean, you could. I know
Could be a lot of cleanup
Chewy
work.
has done it, and I know like Diggs has done it too. But like, you're not gonna get all the details because you're still gonna get those layer lines.
Right. Yeah, and you can't really sand a head, right? I guess that's gotta
It's
be hard
kind of
to-
hard to sand that, right? And
Yeah.
then there are other methods of like using chemicals to smooth it out, but you don't know. It's kind of like melting the plastic, so you don't know what you're really gonna get. Right?
Yeah.
It's gonna melt the top layer.
Got like a nose to like just fall down and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be like Indiana Jones, right?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Well, you might want that. You might want that. Stock Rockman says resin printers require a lot of after print work, right?
Yes.
Like wash it and then put it in UV turning table, something like that. Yes, there are a few extra steps after printing, and you got to make sure too that there's no resin
left
inside of it.
Yeah, you want to make sure that like the print is hollow, so that way the resin can come out when because it dips it into resin, and then it basically uses the light to just harden the resin on the plate, and then it pulls it back up, and it keeps doing that over and over again.
I didn't realize that's how it works. That's actually cool.
That's why it's also quicker, because it's like you're with the resin printer. It's basically taking the slices, right?
Yeah,
and then it uses the light to harden the resin, and then with FDM you're using a nozzle, so you're thinking the nozzle has to take that time to travel that distance, right? While in resin it just instant, basically.
Interesting. There you go. Rob says I like to pay other people to paint my stuff.
Great. I like to pay other people to print my stuff.
A lot of talented people out there, you know, supporting the community. You're supporting small businesses is what I'm hearing. So you get used to working with brushes. I believe that. I'm not afraid of it. It just feels like it would be more instant for me. So
it would, but I feel like you're limiting yourself,
though. Totally. No, I totally get that. Yeah, I totally get that. That's what she said. I don't know what that was for, but good one, Maz. Yeah. We appreciate you, Maz. Hey, all, I use paint markers for certain things, but I've been using paint markers for a long time on Gundam. So, okay. There you go. Paint markers is really paint markers. It really is about opacity and coverage and the tips. Okay. I would assume the brush is the same way. So, you know.
Well, you're controlling how much paint you put on the brush.
True, but I'm saying the brush in terms of the tip, and then how much pressure you're applying for coverage, right? So, I just ordered acrylic paint markers with skin tone only to help me out on skin tone. Okay. RMD's here. What's up, RMD? What's going on, dude? Miss you. I hope you're planning to make it out to SDCC next year, dude. Certainly. I was feeling not seeing you this year. So
yeah.
Sean says I saw a Batman vs. Croc at Target. Had to order the Clayface one.
Oh, it was Croc, not Clayface.
Okay.
That's
I haven't even seen that one, so I didn't see that. I'm gonna try to use it for flesh tone on the face. I'm gonna try and let you know how. All right, dude, keep us posted.
It just comes out like sometimes those acrylic markers, they come out too thick. Right? Like, and the Gundam markers are different because they're not as thick as the acrylic markers.
Okay.
Right. So the coverage, there's a lot of coverage with the acrylic markers. That's a lot of people use that for graffiti also, right?
Right.
It's very opaque and thick.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's why like when you use a brush, you can really like thin it out. So that's why I paint in layers. But like when I paint in layers, you don't really see the brush strokes because I'm filling in those.
Right. It seeps in and takes that. That makes sense. Endless Fable says 3D printing has given me so many ideas. I'm a little slow on implementation. I get that. Got a stockpile of ideas and a shortage on time to do them. Okay, so Steve, continuing with the conversation here. So is a Noda or other basic body the best idea? And ask someone who makes head sculpts create a head sculpt. Who are some names you'd recommend for head sculpts?
Off the top of my head.
I mean, I would say depends on what you're doing. It depends on what head sculpt you want and what you're willing to pay. Because if you're going to get a custom head sculpt, you know, if you want something, you know, I mean, I would recommend, you know, going to Kevin Garcia there, right? Go to KG. He's been on with us. He did our head sculpts. But there are other people.
And he didn't scan us. He did it off of a drawing.
He did it off drawings and facials. So
because people can do it off of people could do it off of scans. You could scan with your phone because it has lidar. You could use AI to make the 3D models now too. People do that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways to do it now. You're
Yeah.
it's not as limited as as we used to be like a few years ago.
And then if you wanted someone to paint that for you, I mean, plethora of options. And again, I think it depends on how long you're willing to wait, how much you got. I mean, I immediately think of I could see his face.
Artman Customs.
Yep. I immediately think of Artman Customs, Dave Wonder paints. So plenty of options out there. But Machu paints. But got to get him in a good mood. Real Comrade is here. He says, "Yeet." Tony Migo saw Batman vs. Croc this morning. Did you pick it up? Real collects. What up, neighbors? Happy Wednesday.
What up, neighbor?
Hopefully, I'm getting excited, man. I feel like summer's coming to an end. We're gonna go right into Comic-Con, and then Legion's Con is gonna be here before we know it. I'm getting excited for Legion's Con. Shelf says also Nightfall Part 1, the animated movie was really good. Felt like the animation got even better as it went on.
Dude,
highly recommend.
It really felt like it got better as it kept going. I can't wait for Part 2. That's
yeah.
The only thing I really like miss is hearing Conroy's voice as Batman, But this one still does a good job.
I get that. I saw a video that said if Marvel and DC really want to succeed, they should stay in their lanes. And it was like DC, really good TVs, animation. Marvel, good at movies. Leave it alone. Stop trying to
make TV shows and
guys, stop going into other things. Well,
Acme,
movies. By the way, Acme vs. Coyote comes out this weekend.
I
don't know if you want to go Friday. I think I'm going to try to go Friday. Okay. There's a big push for everybody to go support that. Namely, I don't know if you guys know the background. Warner Brothers canceled the movie. They shot the movie. They made the movie. They canceled the movie to take a tax write-off. And then obviously the actors kind of helped in pushing it. People who have saw it were pushing it. And now an independent distributor went and bought the rights. So I think there's a big push right now to kind of go and support these guys for, trying to get this movie shown and made. So Friday, it's playing at the Alamo. I'm sure it's playing at places by you. We don't tell you to go out and go support things, but again, I feel like independent distributor, trying to take on the big bad giants that are Warner Brothers, or at least get the movie scene and there. So go if you can support that. Also, remind me at the end. I got something I want to bring up too. Real Comrade says Diddy to the thickness Machu described.
I didn't say thickness. I didn't emphasize thick.
Thicker than oatmeal. Or what? There was one that was thrown around today in the Grown As Man Toys chat. Thicker than wet granola. That is thick. Yeah. Every Legends collector should keep a Gundam marker on hand to spruce up those Iron Man figures. That's a good one. Okay. RMD says, yep, hopefully I can get Comic-Con ticks in a couple of months. I already got a hotel room on reserve. Miss you all too. All right, good. Appreciate that. PaisanCon next month. Are we going, Dom? I didn't see you send me my ticket. So I'm interested in what Mezco's presence will be at Legion's Con this year. That's true. I'm with you on that. I'm curious to see what that's going to be.
I wonder if they'll have an exclusive, right?
Oh,
they better bring that just Doc Knock Night, because it fits that whole motif.
It does fit that motif. That's a good call. It does fit that motif. Anston Mount did a good job, and they actually did Tim right.
They did, yeah. I even mentioned in our chat, when you I don't want to spoil it, but you get a good backstory of Bane, and in the beginning, it's a pretty bloody adult
more often
thing, right? But it's that's not even Bane in that part,
right?
But they really give Tim his space to shine, and he's more of a detective, and he is one of the smarter Robin.
Yes, right? Yeah. He's more of I would say he's probably the most detective of the Robins, whereas Red Hood is the
dead Robin,
emotional one. and Dick is the gymnast. I would say Tim is the
And
yeah.
what was the other? Damien is just the entitled brat.
Damien is just unhinged
Yeah.
far more than what you call it. So hang on one second.
Oh, and the guy who plays Bane, who voices Bane, is actually the Scorpion from Spider-Man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Oh, huh. All right. I mean, I was already gonna go check it out, but I'll check it out. But agreed, Conroy is the GOAT. Did someone say Diddy? Yes. Yeah. Aren't you, Mr. I have a press things to do? I am, but that was for San Diego, not for PaisanCon. I'm going to ask them where my effing replacement. Oh boy. That's right. You guys are going to be there for Legion's Con. I forgot about that.
I can't wait to film this.
Oh, that'll be great. That'll be great. Make sure, I don't know when you're getting in, but make sure you get in Friday. You need to come to the podcast. The official, by the way, Between2Sentinels official at Legion's Con this year for the first time in 4 years that we've been doing it.
We'll bring some like some black foam core as sensor bars for you guys.
Oh, that's true. You guys gonna just be walking around topless, like kind of your thing. Didn't think this through. No, I'm sure they'll be fine. Actually, they should have just like tan shirts with the sensor bar. That would be this topless toy talk. That would be great. You get that one for free. If we're gonna have exclusive merch for Legion's Con, we gotta start thinking about that
now.
We should.
Like 2 months ago, maybe.
Yeah, we should, but we should have something. I think we should get something. So, ask Mezco the hard questions until they bleed. Look, we got friends there. We're not here to cause waves. It's everybody's doing their best. Sometimes people stumble. Sometimes they get back up and they fix things. It's gonna be okay. I'm still waiting on my Letterman to ship. It's been 2 weeks, and still says label created. Ask Machu about his Rumbler, bud. Like 2 weeks doesn't sound so bad. Maybe slow your roll. Tim is the best detective of the Robins by far, and like Dick, has said Tim is the best Robin. So like Dick has said, not and like Dick. I'm just gonna keep saying like Dick. Yes, we are. They're gonna be topless. Look at that. I took the day off of work so I can. Okay, you know what? All right, come on. Dom, you're getting too long here.
You're trying to make this about yourself again.
Make pot on the time and not walk in as the show is starting. I think we're going to be in Wednesday so we can visit a couple places. Oh, all right. Let us know when you're going to Chubzzy because I want to be there when you go to Chubzzy. Oh, maybe are we doing our Chubzzy show too? Oh, we got to talk to Chubzzy. Oh,
we got to talk to Chubzzy.
It's so much work. How come I got more work when it come off for this show? I think I'm going to grab the Fort Nightmare, Michael Myers, and Jason for my Scooby display. That's a good call, actually. They look like they would fit in that style. That's a really good call.
I didn't even think about that. That is a good call.
Oh, that's smart. Which Legion figures transform, and are they cosmic robot figures? I feel like
there should be now.
There should be. I think you're giving them ideas. Legion's Con B2S exclusive squishy toilet sheets. Squishy toilet seats. Damn it, J-Shot. I was going to ask if they were going to be topless. Sorry, Grumps. Beat you to it. There's a bunch of us that have had label created for Letterman's from 2 weeks ago. So there you go. So Dom, you'll be fine. You'll be okay. I like Nightfall Part 1. I might need to read the 3 graphic novels now that to me is always the biggest win. When a show or an animation makes you want to go back and read the source material. That is a definite win. Chubzzy will have no problem.
We all know that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That would actually be a really great video for you guys. Pop and swap, all legions transform. That, my friends, is what we call a loophole. You got that one good. Oh,
that was good. Yeah,
that was really good. Yeah, that's a loophole if I've ever seen one.
So you you haven't watched Lanterns yet, right?
I have not watched Lanterns yet. Lanterns was the other one that I wanted to talk about, and I know the Toy Daddies are doing Lanterns review on Mondays, which is nice. If you have watched Lanterns, go check them out. I do know that, and credit to Chris. Chris is a toy father there. He is a big comic book nerd, so I feel like he knows his stuff. Whenever he would be on previously on X-Men with us, he would always reference the comic book. So I haven't watched it because I haven't watched Lanterns yet, but I'm sure he dove deep into some of the lore. But what did you think? How have you've been liking it? You said.
Yes, I have to watch their show because we had a show also the same night. But no, I really am liking it more than I thought I would. Lantern, like the whole Green Lantern core, Hal Jordan and John Stewart. It's those DC characters that I really don't have that much knowledge on. Like I have some, but like it's just from the internet.
Yeah.
I didn't really read the comics, but like it is very interesting to watch. Like it's also like the passing of the. I like the heroes that actually pass down the mantle, right?
Yeah.
It's more real to me. It's like a more realistic thing rather than being attached to the same character the whole.
Right.
Like you can have your favorites, of course, right? Like the idea of Batman passing it on to like Nightwing to be being Batman or one of the Robins at least. He has 4 replacements.
Pick one already, Bruce. Yeah.
I mean, like we got that with Marvel a little bit with Captain America, but
it
eventually went back.
Yeah.
It went back to Steve anyway. Yeah. But it also it goes back to Bruce also.
Right.
But like I feel like that's the thing that like that when it comes to like movies, it's kind of getting annoying. Like how many times are you gonna do Bruce Wayne?
Yeah.
Like how many times are you gonna reboot Batman?
I mean I liked what they did with the Pattinson story.
Mm-hmm.
Where it was like,
don't you think it's like too soon to the Bale story?
No, I don't because I like
Spider-Man has been done the same thing, right? Like
yeah. I mean, but I feel like with the Pattinson, it was like we're not going to start from the beginning, or you're not going to like do all the way the flashback. I like the gritty, like, hey, he's still learning how to be Batman, and you're going to see him screw up. I like that. I thought that was a nice twist on it. But to your point, right? Like, and again, this is all rumors and hearsay. This is talking about Spider-Man. Like the rumor is that he is going to train Miles Morales in either the next one or the one after. And then that'll be it. And I love that, right? Like I think that's it. Then we don't need another reintroduction of Peter Parker again. Let it continue with Miles at least for a couple years, right? I think I like that idea. I think Batman's tough because source material wise, you're right. Yeah, sometimes it goes to I mean, if at one point it went to Commissioner Gordon, right? Like just to why Batman was out of town.
And but like you know it's gonna go to Dick.
Yeah, right? But I mean, like I don't. You never really see it type of thing or permanent, but it could for a while. I don't know. I am tired of the. Here's the origin story again. Here's the origin story again. Like it's like okay. I am kind of tired.
Like if they had stuck to like doing a Batman, it's like. One Batman, right? And then like from if Nolan did like a proper like Robin or all 4 of them, right? Do you think we would have gotten to the point where we're like, okay, Dick is now Batman? And
I don't know
those stories.
I don't know if we would have gotten it. I mean, I would hope we would have gotten it. But I also understand that that's a gamble from a pricing point, right? Like, because I'm sure you're splitting some fans who may not want that,
right?
But I think if you're setting up a universe and the story makes sense,
if you're setting up a universe where you're getting to know the next person who's carrying on the mantle, and they start to grow on you more, and the fans start to, encourage that, right? It's not okay. So like, I think where MCU really dropped the ball is like Endgame. That was it for everybody.
Yes,
like. You have these other characters who are supposed to pick up the pieces, but you really did not get to know them.
Yeah.
As like we got to grow up with the rest. Yeah, we got to we grew up with watching. I mean, we were adults already, but like you already form a connection with Iron Man through all those other movies.
Right.
Captain America, same thing. It's like Captain America was not one of my top 5 superheroes before the movies. But like you form a connection with them, like especially like Winter Soldier being my favorite MCU movie of all of the MCU movies, right? You form a connection there, but you're also already introduced to Falcon in that movie. But you never get the whole him training or passing it on until later on.
Right.
Like it's like you're not even setting it up.
No, you're not setting it up. It's just that here's the shield, and then you get the training when he's with Bucky and
right.
in the
Like,
show. Yeah, no, I think you're right. You'd have to do it. You'd have to do it the right way.
If they were gonna do that, I would have given Falcon a little more time to shine in like Civil War.
Yeah,
where he really grows on you.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Grumps agrees with us in this conversation at all.
But like,
Grumps is hardcore, Bruce is Batman, and that's it. So
I get it. But like, you got to think of it like, if you can't keep rebooting the stories all the time.
No, it's hard.
Like,
yeah,
if you look at wrestling, you always have to think of the next person that's coming.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I started liking wrestling at a time where like Shawn Michaels was my favorite, but then like he was already towards the end of his career the first time, and then he comes back later on. But like, I had to deal with like, okay, he's not the number one guy anymore. It's Stone Cold now that we're gonna move on with. Right? It's like you always got to pass the torch.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like that's something that's really missing with like these superhero movies is like really passing on the torch to the next one.
Well, I think maybe Lanterns is a test case, right? Let's see how it works, and if it does, they try it with someone bigger. I do think some things you have a trouble with, right? Like you can't pass the torch on Superman, right? Like
right.
You know, because like that's tough. But yeah,
I mean, you could if they'd made it so that way Kara comes in later. Kara
maybe
pick up that mantle from Superman
because
they are basically they have the same power set.
Yeah,
right.
Sure.
But like they can't do that now. They already did the whole Supergirl thing.
I just haven't seen. All right, let's see. We got Video Power Gaming says I'm liking Lanterns as well. Starscream says Lanterns is wicked good so far. Lazy Work is here. What's going on, Lazy Work? Steve says I feel like our community could use college Letterman jackets that say "Nerds" in Revenge of the Nerds font. That could be a lot of fun to get. I think you should pass that on to Belair. See what they do. He did pass it on to Nightwing at one point. Lanterns has been super solid, loving both Hal and John portrayal, and Sinestro intro was very cool. Spoiler alert, thank you for that. I gotta catch the latest Lantern episode. What's good, Shelf? Have Bruce Wayne in a reality show contest searching for the next Robin and have an average 30 to 50 euros. I don't think they're gonna do that. So we need a live action Batman Beyond, but I'm sure y'all said that we have it, but I am all for that. But by the way, that's a passing of the mantle. I would love that, and I would love Michael Keaton to step in and play old man Bruce, although he'll probably say he's not old enough. But you know,
I would say he'd be old enough.
Because, well, I mean, but he might say he's not old enough because he just played Batman. So
so like if you think about it, when was Batman Beyond actually set in? Because we're probably in that time.
I don't know dates, but yeah, I mean it's
because like if you like
he had to be in his 70s, right? At that point,
yeah. So we're probably in that time period.
Yeah,
right.
We're at least within the next 5 years. So
like Back to the Future already happened.
Yeah, it's true. That is very true. It's gone to Dick, but Dick will not be Batman. That's true. He's never wanted to walk into his shadow. Watch this kid lose his parents again. That's pretty good. Dick will step in, but he has made it very clear that he will not be permanently take the mantle. Yep.
Right. And I like that kind of story, right?
No, I do too.
Because then that also sets you up for the next Robin. Like which Robin is going to take the mantle.
Yeah. So and Shelf says Damian will be the next Batman. That's a little unhinged. I wish they would go back to Madam Web. You are on an island on your own on that one. Grumps wants absolute Batman. He definitely does not.
He does not.
I agree with Grumps. They've been rebooting it for 80 years, and Bruce Wayne Batman is still the most popular card. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
No,
we're just saying. We're just saying it could be an interesting story to do it that way.
I'll apply wrestling to whatever I want.
This is my goddamn show. I'll apply wrestling to whatever I want. John Kent cannot be Superman. He's dead. Is Toy Migos suggesting Batman can't wrestle? Oh, wow.
Because in absolute Batman, he
definitely does.
Yeah.
That's why Brave and the Bold is on hold. Need to make sure their Batman is good one that can bring years of movies. Other versions should go to animation. The animation DC stuff has always been great. Agree. The animation stuff has always been great.
They've also rebooted the animation movies.
They have. They've done it a couple times too. You've had Batman.
There's different
Batman the Animated Series, Batman the New Adventures, or the New Animated Series, whatever it was. I wasn't crazy about that style. Batman.
I'm talking about the movies, though, in recent years, because they also used to fit. They used to fit a certain universe.
Oh, Grump says Dick Grayson has never wanted to be Batman, even when agreed. We were all
and
agreeing on that.
Yeah, we agree with that. Yeah,
Ben Affleck. I still argue that Ben Affleck was one of the best Supermans, best Batmans.
He has played Superman too.
That's true. He has. He has. Keaton would be sick as Old Man Bruce. Agreed. Remember after KO, what that is, and Batman Beyond, Dick doesn't take the mantle in the comics or the show. What's KO? I don't know. Night Out. I don't know. They could also age up Keaton a bit, but yeah, he doesn't read too many his late 80s like Bruce was. Okay, so he's even in the 80s in the show. John Kent is Superboy. Oh, Superboy. Not. I thought John Kent. I was thinking his dad, but I immediately thought his dad.
Jonathan Kent.
Yeah. So.
Oh, you thought his dad. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I thought his dad. That is not a face palm worthy. I at least was in the same realm here. And let's not forget Batman versus the warm toilet seat. That's very true. They treated the new animation styles as crisis events. Okay. I remember the crisis event that whatchamacallit did too.
Well, they did have the
CW shows.
Movies.
No, I was thinking the CW shows. Remember where Arrow became Spectre and all that? Like honestly, that's where I learned most of my DC lore was through those shows. I enjoyed those shows.
Well, you kind of need those to bring people into reading the comics too. Right?
Yeah, of course. So absolutely. Let's see what this is. KO event. Batman ensure his future by leaving his father box for Damian and his grandson. Got it. Okay, cool. There you go. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
but think about it. If you're doing a Batman movie,
I'm doing a Batman movie,
and you do a bunch of Batman.
Doing Arkham Asylum. Okay. Oh,
I would love that.
Or Long Halloween. Yeah, I'm doing one of those.
Right.
Yeah.
How many years do you do it until you reboot it again?
So if I'm doing a Batman movie, I'm signing. If you're giving
and it's part of a universe.
You're doing carte blanche. Here's a Batman movie. It's part of the universe.
Yeah, because we haven't gotten Batman in this new DC universe.
No, we haven't, right? Because he's not part of.
You get it. All right, you get control.
I get it. I want at least 3 solo movies.
Okay.
Right. This way, I can tell one complete story, and I would tell one complete. And I would tell one complete story, by the way, to the effect of in the new James Bonds. Again, I went back and watched those a couple of years ago, back to back to back. You don't realize they are literally one freaking story. And it is just continued to the point where one ends with the guy in the trunk, and the next movie picks up with the guy in the trunk. That's how I'm telling that story, right? Okay. That's what I mean by one of them, right smack in the middle could be Long Halloween. First piece is going to set it up. Second one's going to be the actual Long Halloween. Third's going to be the end of it. Okay. I want at least 3 solo movies, and then I want 2 tie-in movies. So I want 5 movies total. Mm-hmm. Figure 2 to 3 years of movies, so we're talking 10 to 15 years.
10 to 15 years in actual life.
In actual life, yeah. Okay. 10 to 15 years in actual life.
Storyline-wise, how long is your Batman active for?
When I pick him up?
Yeah.
I like the Batman being, I'm going to say under 10 years he's active.
That doesn't give you enough time to develop 4 Robins.
No, it doesn't. Okay. I don't know if I want to do 4 Robins.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I'm just I might, by the way, I might end the second movie. I might mesh stories together. We talked about this, right? On previously, moving storylines around a little bit. Long Halloween may end, my second movie, Long Halloween may end with, second Robin going, taking the old crowbar to the face.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, so you tie that in.
Tie it in.
He's already got, yeah.
Tie it in. Because Joker doesn't have, if I remember correctly, and Grumps will correct me on this, I know he will. Joker doesn't have a lot to do with Long Halloween. No, so, maybe this is happening. This is a simultaneous story happening because Batman's distracted. He's too busy trying to solve the crime with Gordon. He's not paying enough attention to why can't I think of his name? Not Dick. Dick, Bruce.
Jason?
Jason. He's not paying enough attention to Jason.
Mm-hmm.
So here you go. Look, Grumps is on my side. I love what Jason Tigers.
I think everybody loves that. We're all sick.
There you go. I am right. Yeah. Joker doesn't have a lot going on. So I think that could be a cool little tie-in. First movie maybe establishes Joker, establishes Dick Grayson. Maybe he's 8 years in, Dick Grayson's already there. Right? Dick Grayson's already Robin.
From the second year.
Yeah, second or third year maybe, and then
Okay.
like he's starting to want to go off on his own, and then second movie introduces Jason. We start with Jason trying to boost the wheels off the old Batmobile.
Mm-hmm.
Then go into the long Halloween story and end with Jason getting the old crowbar to the face.
Mm-hmm. No Tim,
So-
no Tim, no Damien.
I mean, Tim could show up. I don't know enough about Damien to tell the Damien story. I'm the first
Right.
one to admit that.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but Tim could show up probably in the third one. Yeah. So maybe I cover Long Halloween and Hush as my second
Okay.
and third film.
Okay. You're not.
Right?
What about? Would you cover the whole? What about Nightfall? Like,
I don't know Nightfall story enough, to be honest
So-
with you. That's why I'm
okay.
excited to watch the movie. I don't know it enough.
okay. Okay.
I just know Bane done the breaky. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Would you? Would you end that? Would you end your Batman run on Bane breaking his back?
And kind of like as Bane breaks his back, you guys, there you go, guys. Next guy's problem.
Yeah.
You figure it out. Then I hand it over to you, and you're like, all right, I got this. You can do that. I will say, I probably if I'm bringing Bane in, I'm getting the guy from Harley Quinn to voice him.
He's basically copying Tom Hardy, though.
Yeah, but he's doing it much better.
Yeah,
I will be this credit card reckoning. Oh man. Let's see. All right, here we go. Let's see. I remember Jeffrey Dean Morgan was trying to get Flashpoint Batman. That would be him as Flashpoint him as Thomas Wayne playing Batman. Chef's kiss. That would
Well,
be
he was
awesome.
already Thomas Wayne in the Snyder.
Yes, he was. But I mean, him is that Batman. You don't. People are not dumb. We need 3 Superman in one
Spooderman.
movie. Spooderman. Bond involves
Bond movies.
Bond movies is not one story. Lazenby. No. I'm not saying that. I am saying if you look at the Daniel Craig movies, they are continuously one story. Yes, and Lazenby to Connery is, if you look at from On Her Majesty's Secret Service to I Believe You Only Live Twice, when Connery stepped back in. Yes, but there is no continuity. I am also a Bond nerd, so don't feel bad.
Like you
Shelf.
two have to have an episode.
We can have a Bond off, my friend. Message me and we can make this happen. A true Nightfall would be expensive in live action. Got to cast all those villains.
So would Long Halloween.
So is Long Halloween, yeah. So,
Well,
what's up, Jurassic Jesser? What's going on, dude? There you go. Oh, there you go. Very good, sir. Very good. There you go. Very good. Yes. And I am that weird guy who says I actually like Roger Moore. I think Roger Moore played him closer to the books. I love me some Sean Connery. Don't get me wrong. Pierce Brosnan is the Bond I grew up on. But and I did enjoy Daniel Craig, but I look at them as all very different. Daniel Craig is 100% the blunt instrument. I still think it's hysterical that George Lazenby had the most incredible story of any of the Bond films, and he was probably the weakest of all of them. But yeah, very different.
and you could call the episode
Bondage Talk.
That's 2.
Two tonight. And Shelf says Moore was perfect for the 80s Bond. 100%. No Dalton fans. Sorry, man. Love Timothy Dalton as an actor, as a person. Huge fan. Great guy. As a Bond, I'm sorry, when you make your appearance as James Bond and you land on a boat and you pick up the Zach Morris phone and you go James Bond, you just rush through your line. Sets the stage for me. Sorry.
How did you feel about the video game?
Love it. I love it. And I think honestly, if MGM and Amazon take anything away from it, I would love a coming of age Bond story. I think that would be great. I also love the idea of Bond not being a white guy. I don't think that needs to happen. So there's a huge black population in London. It would make perfect sense. So I'm a huge fan of cast the actor, not the color. So, but that's me.
That reminds me of another thing. We had a conversation about
could we do a black Batman? Sure, absolutely.
We could. We totally could. I feel like he would work better.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's not what I was bringing up. We were talking about the X-Men castings.
Yes.
Right? And we brought up Magneto.
We did. And oh, you're going to bring up what? Yes. So I don't know how I feel about. So I don't the
Let's
gender
give
bend
them-
thing.
No, well, no, not the gender bend thing.
Oh, there was rumor that they may cast a female. To
Oh,
play
I didn't know.
Magneto.
I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah.
But like the thing that we talked about was
Yes.
like, well, how if the if the all the cast is younger, how can we have Xavier? Well, Xavier is like 40 years old, right?
Right, which is scary that Xavier's our age, but
Yes.
sure, yeah.
That I can understand, and
My
they're
hair's
all
still here,
younger,
right? Okay,
right? Yeah,
yeah.
your hair is still like.
Okay.
Because when we were younger, we would look at a 40-year-old and be like, "Hey, that's an old person, right?"
That guy's got him all figured out.
Yeah. But like with Magneto, his whole thing is that he's a Holocaust survivor.
Mm-hmm.
And
that is a huge part to his story and his character.
Yeah. And how do you incorporate that with his age?
So I've literally been thinking about this since we've talked about it, and I think you go one of two ways. One, his magnet ability allows him to slow down his aging.
Okay.
Right? It allows him to reproduce cells quicker in his body. I don't know, something like that. Like somebody do the science.
Got a lot of iron in his blood.
A lot of iron in his blood, figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Or two, you kind of, and you can even pull this from Spider Noir, you pull it where, the Germans were doing experiments and found him as a mutant, decided to use him as a Bucky situation where unfreeze him, freeze him, use him as a weapon, unfreeze him, use him as a weapon, put him back in. So, and then eventually he breaks out and goes and lives. This way you can at least buy yourself an extra 20 to 30 years.
So you're saying that he would be tied in with the Weapon X?
Yeah, Dan, you could also do that, tied into Weapon X, or Weapon X would be US.
Tied in with
yeah. You could actually tie Weapon X into Soviets or Germans or the Axis powers. That could be an interesting more spin. That would then you could tie in more of the world of like Super Soldier. So, but yeah. I've literally been thinking about it since we talked about it. I was like, because I genuinely don't think you can have a Magneto that isn't a Holocaust survivor. Like, the whole reason for him doing what he does is because he saw the human atrocities and doesn't want them to happen again. Right? Like, and you can argue you become what you most tried to stop or whatever. Like, but I mean, that's all part of it. Like, I don't see that happening. I don't see him having the same gravitas. Now, it could also be that this generation so far removed from World War II may not feel that that's as necessary or as impactful as, say, putting him in a different situation, right? So, I don't know. But we'll see. What do you think? Do you think we can get away with not having that? Or do you feel like...
I mean, there's a lot of atrocities, happening around the world that you can throw. It could be part of Magneto's backstory,
right?
Which could also change his race.
Yep, absolutely. And again, go back to cast the actor, cast the right actor with the right story. I'm certainly not saying. And again, this isn't me just being like, but like it's literally like, tell the right story. I mean, and I agree with Grumps here, right? Like, Grumps says a black Bruce Wayne Batman, yes. An arbitrary black Batman, no. Agree. Don't just change it to change it. But if an actor walks in and blows you out of the water, that would be amazing. That's how I look at it. Just I always think Michael B. Jordan would make a good Bond. Only reason I would say no to Michael B. Jordan is because he's too popular. Bonds have kind of always been up and coming actors, not well-known actors. Pierce Bronson had done Remington Steele before he'd done, and I don't think he had done Mrs. Doubtfire at that point. Like they're not well-known actors, and I think that's what makes them special. Is you're bringing an actor into the light. I think someone like Michael B. Jordan, where you would have to then deal with scheduling conflicts and other things like that. But again, I could see him playing that role. I think he'd make a great villain. He'd make a great villain in one of those James Bond stories because he can match the charisma, and I think that would be great. Where are you on the theory that 007 is a position and not a person? and James Bond is an alias. That is a great theory as well.
Mm-hmm.
I could get behind that.
Mm-hmm.
I get behind that. It kind of helps tell the story of him being a better spy, because in the world of spies, he's got to be the worst. Everyone knows who the hell he is, and everyone knows his code name. So, you think you can bring Magneto out of the civil rights era if the math works? That's an interesting twist. That could work. That could work.
Mm-hmm.
You could argue for that. I think you could argue for that.
Still be an older Magneto, though.
So, yeah.
Not gonna be a 40-year-old Magneto.
No, it's not gonna be a 40-year-old Magneto. Fabio Carmona, hello boys, good to see you again. Sorry I'm late. No worries. Just happy you're here. I would 100% want a young Bond series before MI6. His Navy days leading into his first movie being 007. Yes, agree. His Navy days would be an awesome story. Obviously the mystery behind his parents being murdered, all that stuff. If it's another Secret Wars, maybe some mutants aren't from MCU 616, and this Magneto still went through what he did, but pulled in from a different timeline. That could work as well. Tony goes to shot. James shot. So please smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you for watching and supporting. Appreciate you, Webhead. Appreciate you reminding everybody. This is the beauty of
I still feel like Webhead has just like multiple screens.
Yes.
And he's
he's the guy in the chair. He's just like time to copy and paste. Yeah. Either way, we still appreciate the hell out of it. He is an Omega mutant who has returned from the dead. How many times he ages differently? He is a mutant. He can be 100. There you go. That's an easy fix. Drastic Jester says, deep thoughts. Lazyworks says, J-Shot preach. Thank you. Appreciate that. Bond should be British. Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Or from the United Kingdom in some way. Connery was Scottish. Like, I get it. But yes, should come have. I don't care if he's black, white, orange, or female, but they need to be British. Agree with that. Someone like Marshala Ali, or even less. Yeah, Marshala Ali, I think. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Would be an awesome choice. I don't know if he's well known enough, or too well known, but he is definitely. I would put him on a short list.
He's a little up there in age, though, isn't he?
That's the other point. He is a little up there in age, because it's you'd want him to play Bond for at least 3 or 4 movies.
And also, you wanted a young Bond,
right? I remember when people were saying Idris Elba. That was a great choice, but not now because I think he's too old. There you go. Like the idea of Idris Elba. Diggs Fig sent us 2 jewels and gave us some sparkles. Sparkles. Michael B. Jordan dominated with Killmonger. He would make a great Bond villain. Magneto's and Charles Xavier coming out of the civil rights era would be interesting. I agree. Now I'm kind of into this.
I like that idea, but the thing is the actor that was casted as Xavier is my age.
Right.
So it's a little young for that.
It's a little young, but I kind of like the idea. Diorams by Nader. Sorry guys, sorry for being late. Nothing to be sorry about. You better not be late next week though, because next week you're going to be on with us. You're going to be hanging out with us. We're going to be talking about your awesome dios and your work that you're working on. So make sure you're not late next week. Jersey Jedi, what's going on, Jersey Jedi? TB22. What would it take for Fing Fang Foom to finally be in a Marvel movie? I don't think we're going to get one. I don't think you're going to get one.
You got to build them up at least.
I don't see them doing a giant CGI dragon, if Fing Fang, I don't know enough about Fing Fang Foom to say if he was a human version of some sort that could work. Like he's the bad guy that they call the dragon. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know if it works. You know what? We'll see with the Sentinels, because we're gonna have more Sentinels. We'll see how that works. Dang a shot, turn your jewels so I could send you stupid sparkles. More sparkles.
Am I getting all these jewels?
I don't know.
Because
I have to turn on. Oh, okay, all right. I guess I got to turn them on. Damson Idris. I don't know who that is. I will look that up. Damson Idris.
And we got
just looks alone. He might look a little too goofy, but I'm here for it. I don't know anything of his work. I don't know if he's got the debonair. I mean, I stand corrected. He looks pretty good in the suit he's got going on. I'd love to see him act. I don't know. I'm certainly not taking him off the board, and it's certainly not my decision either. I've only been handed Batman for 5 episodes. So,
damn it, can you just show the rest
sorry.
of us?
Damn it, I can close up the window. I sometimes forget you guys aren't seeing everything I'm showing, which is good. There you go. Okay. Yeah, so like I mean, like that's got the debonair right there. I can see that
right there.
But like this, I mean, he also looks a little young here. Like this could be his first red carpet, for all we know. But build wise, he's got it. He's not too big. I always thought Daniel Craig was a little too big to be Bond, but it worked out. So let's see what else we got here. Skarsgård would be a good Magneto. What did I miss? Greetings. Stormfire, what's going on, dude? It was already cleared out. That's why I thought.
Yeah, sorry.
Good to see you, man. Shelf President Skarsgård would be a good Magneto. I could get behind that.
Which Skarsgård?
Either.
There's more than two.
You can't. Well, you can't. It would be the two boys. You can't do the dad. The dad's already been in the movies. Dad's already in the MCU.
That's true.
So yeah. Get away with this comment, Dom. You're banned. If they do a Shang-Chi 2, a Foom could show up.
That's what I was thinking too.
That could work. They did a giant chicken dragon. They did, and that's what I mean. I don't think, but like the dragon wasn't the main bad guy.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. So he's a British actor, great actor. I'm gonna have to take your word for it. Aaron Pierre. Okay, hang on. I love this. Now we're casting Bonds. And Shelf, everyone seems to be British, so that's good. Let's see.
Oh, and Shelf says Alexander, because the other Skarsgård was already in Deadpool.
Oh, that's right too. Yeah.
Oh, this is he's the guy from Lanterns.
He could work. I think he could work. Well, if he's already been in Lanterns, though, I would say he's no good. No good.
Why?
Because he's already in Lanterns.
It's just it's a TV show. It's not like he's
maybe. That's the guy from the F1 movie. Who do you think would win in a fight? Batman or 007, World's Greatest Detective, or the World's a Spy? Depends on how much prep time Batman has and how much prep time Q Labs has for 007. I also can see them starting a fight and then ending it over drinks. Like just like, this is stupid. Why are we fighting each other? We're ultimately on the same side. So, Galactus was just a cloud once, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. That's what I'm trying to avoid. So, and toys of each. I would love a whole James Bond series. That would be great. So
yeah, that would like a TV show. You mean like
toy series, a TV show with the toy series? That'd be great. So, all right, should we give away? Should we do giveaways?
Yeah.
All right. So if you're watching, if you remember last week, we put up a reel, and if you watched the reel to the end, the code word was to comment. It's Wednesday, my dudes, with three U's. That was how I knew you were paying attention. It had 3 U's in it. So if you win, I put everybody's name on a wheel of names. I've got 3 different prizes that you can pick from. You can get the Jaded Toys Fred and Barney set. I will give you both of them. You get that. I'm going to steal Machu's. Oh, no, wait. Other way. Here we go. I'm going to take this from Machu.
Oh, damn it.
I'm going to take your Professor X. We got a Professor X. Somehow I ended up with an extra Professor X. Or, because I'm trying to hit all the different things, I've got still in box, Mattel Creations, Rowdy Roddy Piper, Captain Little Bono, and damn it, the hell was her name?
Cyndi Lauper
3-pack. Still in box. So you can pick one of those 3. You cannot go and enter now. You have already entered because I already put it on the wheel of names.
Damn it.
So Pierre would be in Man of Tomorrow 2. Okay, so he might be talking that. We don't talk about Galactus of the Cloud Tom. Jay Show should be put in charge of an HBO. I would love that. Dude, this is for you guys. this is all for you guys. I mean, we said we were blown away by the fact that we were at San Diego Comic-Con this year as press, and it's just 3 years since we snuck in, and this month was about giving back. So KJ's picking Machu's bald.
Picking
man.
my what?
So, you're bald, man.
Oh,
You're
my
Professor
bald
X.
man? Oh.
Yeah. So here you go. Everybody's name is on the wheel. Everybody who put in properly, and again, I did this before the show, and that was it. So, but Machu, I'm going to ask you to give me a number between 1 and 5 so that I can hit the shuffle button.
Ooh, 1 and 5.
1 and 5.
Let's do 4.
4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there you go. 4 shuffles. Everybody's name is up there who was a valid entry, including my mother's. If my mother comes up, I'll pull the sun card and we'll spin again. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. No, it added a wheel.
You do?
I don't know. Remove wheel 2.
What happened?
Yes. I don't know. Oh, I hit add a wheel instead of the button. Click to spin. I hit the wrong thing. Go away, ads. We don't want no ads. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Click on the button. There it is. All right. Kelly has won. Kelly, you got to message me. I don't know if which call it's still on there. You're still watching, or Cheney's still watching. But Kelly has won. We'll give her pick. I want a life-size J-Shot. You can see that anytime you want. But wait a minute. How did I enter? You entered. You did the what you call it? You wrote the thing on the bling.
On the post.
On the post. A blow-up J-Shot. I don't know about that. Amazon is handling Bond going forward, so fingers crossed they don't cock it up, as Em would say. Just I would take that too. Congrats, Kelly. First lady of the Toy Amigos. Rigged as fuck, kid. You can't say that which one of the prizes are. You're getting a hug, no matter what. You're going to get lots of hugs at Legion's Con. So much so that you're going to be sick of it. So, what do you got?
Well, be on the lookout because we will figure out what we're going to do with this giveaway.
Ooh, you got another one. Okay. Maybe next week. Maybe the week after. I don't know. Maybe we go live randomly during the week and you don't know. You just got to pay attention. That's why you need to subscribe.
You have to let me know about going live.
Yeah. You got to subscribe. So,
yeah.
I just left a GIF. Hey, you didn't? I thought you commented. I don't know. All right. So, what do you want? 2 more prizes, 2 more spins. No, we got more to give. More to give. Not tonight. What else? Prizes?
Who knows?
Next week. Who knows? Send it on over here. No, not. I know that you're big and strong and could beat me up, but we're not going to do that. But we are. I do want to share this too. Our boy George had put this up on his story, and I just want to share this. And not, this is one of those. If you can, great. If you can't, please share. George's family, not George himself, but George's family, suffered a terrible fire, and they're looking to raise money. So we always try to help out the community where we can. But yeah, so if you can donate, great. If you can't, completely understandable. Share it.
The link.
Yeah, dropping the link right now. Feel free to share it on your story, and just go to help build awareness. We look out for each other, and it's how we get by. So, all right, let's see. Last week, I posted a Bond toy pick using Dr. Rand as Q. People on Facebook were giving me so much crap about it not being accurate. Such is life, though. Such is life. But, Machi, you got anything else? What else we got going on this week?
Nothing really.
No?
Just been playing some Battlefield with some old friends.
Nice.
Maybe I'll go live sometime. I don't know. I had one planned for earlier, but then I got caught up. But anyways, yeah.
You got caught up doing something you shouldn't be?
No, I got a phone call as I was about to go live, and I couldn't hit the live button.
Terrible. I hate that.
Yeah. Oh. Thanks, Mario.
Yeah, Mario. Mario, by the way, still back at it selling Rude Boy heads. So go check him out. We're just gonna pimp out all our friends. Go give them money.
Yep.
Go help people out. Go go buy things from the community.
Go buy things from Dom at the Wayne Toy Show this Sunday.
Yeah, Dom at the Wayne Toy Show. Well, who knows? We might swing by the Wayne Toy Show.
Mhm.
We're definitely going out for Fogo. That's for sure. So
Mhm.
if you're in the area and you want to come out for Fogo, message Machu or I.
Yes.
And we'll go from there. But yeah, tomorrow, if it's Thursday, my dudes, we'll have No Chewing and Ellen Rappin and I doing a bag of red shorts. And then both Machu and I, or just me, or just Machu, who knows, we'll be on there.
If I get the link, then I'll be on there.
We'll see. We'll see who gets called up. So yeah, but thank you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. We always say, whether you're watching live or on the replay, you are the best part of this community and you are the best part of this show. And we enjoy these Chilling with the Chat episodes more than anything else.
Yeah.
Tonight went all over the place, from toilets to bonds to casting choices to Batmans. So, you never know what's going to happen. You never know when there's going to be a random giveaway. So join us each week. And, we appreciate the hell out of you. And again, we wouldn't be doing this without you. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And go make some content. Go be proud of yourselves. And we'll see you next time. Let's get out of here. See ya. Bye, everybody.